He's not a different person. He just has a different way of doing things now, and we need a place where we can fit those needs.
Part of teaching is teaching him other ways to do things, and how to be a strong person and learn to adapt. When you got lemons, you got to make lemonade, and I really like lemonade, so that's the philosophy we got to go by.
We had the most perfect family, but everything changed on June 26th.
It was a Saturday, and I had a basketball tournament in Norwich. We all piled in the car. I had been driving with my learner's permit. Dad was in the passenger seat. It was just a straight line that we were going down. The wheels on the car started to shake. I was hitting the brake, and the car flew up in the air and landed first on Dad's side. It was terrifying. I said, "Dad, are you okay?" And he said, "I can't feel anything from my neck down." There was something seriously wrong.
Former Wichita State baseball player Carl Hall was left paralyzed by an accident. The Hall's SUV went out of control in Kingman County.
When my neck broke, I heard it crack, and I knew instantly what had happened.
He sustained a broken neck, and that broken neck was a catastrophic injury. He was paralyzed from the neck down.
I don't have feeling about mid-shoulder down.
He wants to hug his children, and right now he isn't able to do that.
When I found out that my dad was paralyzed, the first things I could think of was he's not going to be able to catch with Logan in the front yard. I was scared that he wasn't going to be the same person he was before.
Megan is a very strong girl. She totally understands that it is not her fault.
We don't dwell on what was. We work on what we got to do and move forward. I fully intend to recover, and I want to push that as much as I can.
In my career as a nurse, it's been 10 years. I've never met anyone so positive.
Humor is what I own right now, and I enjoy making people laugh. And I don't have to do dishes anymore, and I don't have to clean anymore. Actually, this is a pretty good gig. I didn't realize how good I had it till right now, so.
Just because my dad's in a wheelchair doesn't mean he's any different. He still cracks jokes. He's always doing something crazy. He can still be a coach.
Might want to jump off that right foot.
Carl is not a quitter, even when all odds are against him. The accident has really affected us. We had a bi-level. Right when you come in, you either go up or down, and obviously you can go up or down. So we are currently living in a rented condo. I keep getting medical bills. It has put a huge strain on everything financially.
It's disheartening that I couldn't go back into my home. The only option was to sell it.
He's not a different person. He just has a different way of doing things now, and we need a place where we can fit those needs.
Part of teaching is teaching him other ways to do things, and how to be a strong person and learn to adapt. When you got lemons, you got to make lemonade, and I really like lemonade, so that's the philosophy we got to go by.
That's inspirational.
Carl just refuses to let his injury get anybody down.
But it's probably the same thing that made him such a wonderful athlete that makes him exactly who he is.
Well, the cool thing is, Carl is giving a little pep talk to his old baseball team at Wichita State. Well, that's where we're going to surprise the family and give them the good news they so desperately need.
Nice.
So what do you say, people? Bring it in here. Are you with me?
With you.
Well, then let's do it!
This week, we're surprising the family at a really cool spot. We're actually going to the indoor baseball facility at Wichita State University. This is where Carl was an all-star baseball player. Carl was there giving a pep rally speech to the new baseball team starting their season. I really wanted to make sure that we sort of shock the family, and they have no idea we're coming.
I thought maybe I could come out here and take a few fly balls, but there's a liability issue with hitting line drives at guys in wheelchairs, so you think, hey, I can't do this, grind it out. A month ago, I could just barely do this. I'm doing this now. Because you work hard at the things you do well, but you should work harder on the things you don't do well.
Good morning, Hall family! Carl, Stacy, Megan, Patty, Logan, and McLean, we're here!
It's very humbling to go through this experience and to see all the people that are here. We're extremely thankful.
I can't even put into words what it's going to mean to us. And we're just, I just can't even think. I just...
She cries a lot.
Wow, sort of a narrow hallway.
It's very tight.
I gotta worry about these doorknobs, too. You can turn just a little bit.
And that's your sort of shower chair?
Yep.
How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? I mean, how long does it take?
It's at least 3 hours.
Wow.
I got to see a sneak peek of a day in the life of Carl. Just getting up in the morning and having to deal with trying to get into a very narrow bathroom. It's not the most independent situation. The minute we can make it easier for him to get into the shower, get into the bathroom, he's really gonna be able to greet the day in a whole new way.
We are sleeping in a finished garage.
Thank God for the heater. 'Cause there's a lot of times I sit in front of it and just let it blow on me.
Oh, the heater?
Yeah, because I can't regulate my heat. Temperature-controlled area is really a must.
Wow. So you guys have...
That's her bed, and you're sitting right there on mine. It's difficult not being able to sleep in the same bed with my wife, of course. Right. But she snores just the same, right there. So
as you can see, the exterior of the house is really coming along. We're doing sort of a modern ranch style, which is gonna be neat because it's gonna look like an old barn, but completely new technology inside. You know what to say? Say it with me. Here we go. Bus driver, move that bus!
For the first time gave me such a feeling of relief.
Our old house wasn't really accessible. There's just so much that you take for granted every day is now given back to us. And
the new house for Carl and me and my family is going to be so wonderful.
that looks great.
Lemonade.
The house is going to mean we can get a sense of normalcy back that we really hadn't had since the day that I got injured. As soon as I saw the kitchen area and all the lemons, I knew what was being represented. You get handed something that may not be the best, but you can do something with it. That's the lemons to lemonade, saying that we're believing in life.
Oh my gosh! Whoa. Look! Movie theater! Popcorn! Look at all of this!
I immediately realized that I'm gonna be a lot more independent in this house. I can get around the table, I can get into any of the rooms. I don't have to work as hard to live in my own home.
Look at the fireplace. People wrote things.
So, Hall family, what do you think of your new house?
Pretty sharp.
Your fireplace is actually wrapped with 250 home plates that have been signed by all these volunteers this week, your whole community.
That's awesome.
What I think is also kind of neat is some of the stuff that you can't see. And for that, I want Paige to explain some really cool stuff to you guys.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hey. Our friends at CVS Pharmacy know how important Carl's independence is to you, Carl, and to the rest of the family. So they've equipped the house with state-of-the-art supplies, technology, and equipment so that you can continue to have your independence and get around, including a therapy room for you.
That's great, yes.
Oh my gosh. And an elevator. That's crazy. So you can go anywhere you want in this house. But probably the coolest part is there are over 250 voice activation controls throughout your house. With the sound of your voice and your voice only, you can turn on the lights, you can control the TV, open doors, even control the climate in here. Isn't that pretty cool?
That is outstanding.
Do you want to give it a try?
I do.
Okay, but first let's try an easy one. So let's say lights off.
Lights off.
Oh, that's cool.
Lights on. There you go.
So basically, you're sort of in control of this house, Carl.
That's the way I like it. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That is fantastic.
Oh my gosh. Kansas sweethearts. Wow.
Big old bed there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
gosh. Are you kidding me? Wow.
February 11th, 1989 is just the start of our whole lives together. We have been inseparable since then, and we've only gotten stronger every day.
Wow.
That's actually from your yearbook.
It says, I want to be with you forever. I don't care if you get fat, get gray hair, or catch fleas. I love you. Oh, that's funny. I forgot how funny it was. The master bedroom is full of a lot of cool things. There was a long, mushy note in the yearbook. You know, I haven't read those words that I wrote to my wife in 22 years. It spoke to how I really felt at the time, and it's how I really feel now about my wife, Stacy. It was pretty cool. It just brought back a lot of memories.
Talk about stepping up to the plate. Our friends at CVS Pharmacy did that for us this week. You're going to have the technology here that will allow you to be more independent.
That's great.
You see this track here? Takes you from this bed here to the bathroom. That's usually, what, like a 3-hour morning ordeal, right?
Yes.
With everything that they've taken care of here, it's going to cut that time into half.
Sounds awesome.
A bed that, with voice control, takes your side, lifts it up, lifts it down. Because of your body temperature and how you have to worry about that, all over here, we're going to see heat lights.
So another great thing is that we've hooked up all the critical elements in your home, the heating, the cooling, the voice activation, to a permanent generator, which means you'll always have power when and where you need it.
That's great.
Sharing a bed is going to be huge. I'll be able to feel him breathing and his heartbeat, and I haven't been able to do that, so it will be wonderful.